Good morning. Jessica Summers. Just reflecting on the past week. So, as some of you may know, I'm doing my own commitment challenge. And I'm doing it early and I wasn't expecting that. It begins, if you want to take part, on the Monday the 19th, which is another week. And this has been... Like, I remember when I was like, I'm going to promote this, I've got to promote this, I've got to do all that social media stuff. And it seemed like 2 weeks was a really short time. In fact, it was less than 2 weeks to get this out there. And now from doing this, my time is growing. There is so much more time to do so many things. So last time I did an exercise challenge and I knew what I was going to do every day. And I think that was what it was about last time. That was my topic. The commitment of knowing that I could make myself turn up to do something that would create more for my life, because I've never been able to do that. I always get sidetracked or have the inner voices. This time it's a lot more about just following the fear. So we're afraid of so many things. We're afraid, actually, or I'm going to say afraid. We put distractions and fears in the way of what we really want in our life, and this is becoming more and more clear to me. So the strange thing is, there is so many miraculous things about what's been happening this week. So the comment I put at the beginning, it was my husband who said that. Thank you for doing this. I feel alive again. And this is what's happening. From just a week of me choosing to actually embrace failure. This is my topic that I'm committing to, is diving into failure. Our entire family dynamic has changed. Life has become fun again. Everybody around me is deciding to choose more. By that I mean my family. And all I did was show up and say to myself, a lot of it's internal, say to myself, well, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to try and get numbers for my project. I'm not going to try and manipulate people to come on my commitment challenge. I'm not going to do all those conventions that we do on newsletters, on social media posts. I'm going to embrace failing at this challenge, turn up as me, and it's not just be willing to fail, it's to follow those feelings of fear and do exactly what it's telling me not to do. So for example, and I don't know what's coming next as well, and today I really don't know what next. But on Friday night, I was like, oh my God. I'd had a brilliant day. I had did this video with my daughter that was just it was amazing, but left me feeling very vulnerable, or a lot of shame came up on the video. And from that, another layer opened up, and I got lots of messages of people, and people were watching the video, lots of engagement. And I'm like, yeah, I want to keep going with this. I love people watching my videos and commenting and saying, oh, I love what you're doing. I was succeeding at failure, and I was like, what can I do next? Where can I share this? And this is my second time of doing this commitment challenge, so I'm onto it now. And I realised, okay, this is not where the treasure is buried following this. And then I turned to Tony, my husband, and I'm like, you know what? I have to not go on social media for the whole weekend. I have to not, the wonderful Vanessa Vanderpool tagged me in a post and a video, and I haven't watched it yet, and I wanted to go, oh, thank you, but I'm not doing social media. But I couldn't. I've had to choose to be with my family and to not work. Now, I've not worked all summer, but I have not gone, right, I'm actually separating from this work drive. And what's happened from it? Wow, where to begin? So, put it this way, all the things that I was thinking, what should I do my True Grit topic on this time? Oh, well, now one of the things that came up was being really present with my finances and organisation. Another one was when people are reacting to me, or when people come at me in an angry way, I get triggered and I'm in like fight. I'll fight you. So that was another one. Well, guess what? When we choose one thing, whatever it is, like I have chosen one thing, which was to dive into failure. How is this connected to those things? And yet they're changing. So we are in the process, and this is definitely on the cards for today. Me and Tony have said there's nothing more important than getting our life in order. So we're clearing everything out of the house. We are giving away things we don't need. We are going to ask the landlord if we can have some more room in cupboards. We're committing to our life now. We're not going, oh, maybe we're going to move. Maybe we will move, but we have to commit to our lives now, like where we are at now, and then get present with it. And only then can you change and choose something new without reaction. So that's one thing, and we're on with that today. Paperwork, finances, everything. This urge is so strong to simplify my life, to have it simple, to simplify everything. Yeah, I've created complex webs all over the place and things I don't want to look at. Now, I want to look at everything. The other thing that's changed was, there's two things, but they're all connected. The family dynamic. I don't know why I'm whispering. Alona's at school, but the family dynamic. I think we've really been controlled emotionally by Alona for a long time, like since she could talk, really, even before that. And through this, we've figured out how she's doing that. And like we just know what to do. We're honouring her. We are not manipulating her or disempowering her in any way. We see what she's doing, we're present with it, and it's not wrong. And it's just a way that she's being. It's nothing like a behavioural thing. And now we found a way to be together in this, and to actually be a united front. And she is happier. She washed her own hair yesterday. She's like stepping into this independence. We're leaving her room alone, which is at an insane proportion, and we keep stepping in and tidying it. And we've decided that as well as having like my True Grit topic, I don't know whether this is Tony's True Grit topic or whether he wants to do something else, but we're stopping watching television for 28 days. And already, just from that intention, Alona is naturally, well, we're all naturally going, no, let's not put it on, let's do something else. I mean, yesterday she made two like fairy houses really quickly and has gone crazy about Lego. It's so fast how this has changed, because we are willing to be present with the uncomfortableness. I've also begun to learn Serbian again, or Montenegrin, or both. And instead of watching TV last night, I sat down and I was writing down my Serbian. Okay, so I'm catching you up with where I'm at, because I'm really, like, I know last time this is how it went. I did an exercise program, but everything was affected by it. My relationships, everything. And actually this time I don't want it to stop, and I don't want it to end at the end of the True Grit, which is 28 days. Starting on Monday. I don't know, is mine 28 days or is mine 6 weeks? I'm happy with 6 weeks. You know, life is good this way. But today is the beginning of my second week. And I remember this from last time. Doesn't mean it'll be the same, but I remember this from last time. So the first week, it's like uncovering miraculousness after miraculousness. Hey, Özgen, I don't think you want to join on the video. I love this. I love it when people come on. Good morning. Don't worry, I won't put you on the video. But this video is really interesting, probably for you too. And So this week, it's like this morning, I found this, this is the other thing that happened this weekend. I found an amazing meadow in the mountains, just so beautiful. And I thought I had to travel a long way to find that. So that's a place I can go to. It's about a 35-minute drive, and I can go and I can walk in the mountains. Maybe that'll be my outside office. And this morning I'm like, oh, I could drive up there this morning and I could go and walk. And I have to check in. Does that feel like the energy of running towards the sirens? Does this feel like the energy of, oh yeah, I need to be present with this? And I had to be honest, no, it doesn't. I'm like, I want to walk up the hill and do my swim, my routine. No, that doesn't either. But I've come back and I've started clearing cupboards out. That does feel like that. And I also am aware that I have some work things to do. You know, I want to get the True Grit space ready for Friday when it opens. I'm just going to give it some attention. So the last thought is what I have done by saying I'm going to dive into failure. It also means I'm breaking a family pattern, which is this work ethic, an addiction to work actually. And I've chosen to step off that. So many things are being revealed. The biggest one is I don't know how to live. I just don't know. And it's great to have that space to be like, if I were truly, like I have this, it's not even an urge, it's just there. To live well, to live beautifully, to live with elegance, which could be cutting a fig up slowly, a ripe fig that I picked from a tree, scattering it with feta cheese and honey and some herbs. Maybe that's living elegantly. I now have the time to give to living elegantly. And if you have any doubts about, well, maybe that is a selfish thing to do, I can't do that, I have all these commitments, you could ask my family what my choice to actually be alive before I die is creating for the family. Unbridled enthusiasm and a zest and passion for life again that I think we'd all forgotten. So have a wonderful day, whatever you are getting up to. I won't say any more. Yeah, okay. I shall see you when I see you.